We don't get this question very often, but when we do, you can tell it's a really powerful moment in the time of the owner asking it. And that is, what happens if we build a process or build a system and an employee leaves to start their own business with it? Essentially, they take our proprietary process. Hey, it's Scott Beebe with Business on Purpose. Make sure to take that 5 minutes. Go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. And we have got a healthy assessment for you to be able to take to get a metric health of your business. And while you're there, if you're interested in applying for coaching, we've got a coaching application at mybusinessonpurpose.com/coaching. So what does happen if we build all this great process and an employee leaves? We recently hosted an online masterclass, bopmasterclass.com, on how to build your entire business on one sheet of paper. And near the end of the masterclass, a business owner lobbed this question into the chat window. She asked this: how do you ensure your processes aren't stolen and replicated by employees who leave? Well, the short answer is you don't. Owning a business is risky. Leading people is risky. Serving customers and clients is risky. And bringing your product or your service into an open market is risky. What are some things you can do to ensure that others don't steal your proprietary process? Well, there are a couple of things that you can put in place that I think would be helpful. First, legally, it's always good to have each employee or contractor sign an agreement, an employee agreement, a contractor agreement that has been drafted by a legal professional. Within that agreement, there can be language and clause that reflects the desire to maintain usually what they call trade secrets or proprietary process. Some would say that the agreement is as valuable as the paper it's written on, right? Well, maybe that could be true. However, you'd rather have that signed in the rare case that it would need to be referenced than to not have anything at all. Second, this is all the more reason to work diligently to create a culture where each contractor, each employee has bought into the mission and has a desire to add value instead of extracting value to take it somewhere else. Owners cannot take for granted that a job and a paycheck are good enough reasons to be engaged and to remain engaged long term. The fruit of culture is a direct result of the ingredients that you put into that culture. And while the vision that culture is leading towards is largely at the determination of the owner, the methods, the processes towards that vision can be a powerful way to engage the team and to build longevity with each person, having each person help to build that process. See, we all have our desire to leave our fingerprints of value add to anything that we do, so we need to leverage that. The best way to ensure that no one takes your process is to create a place they never wish to leave. Finally, although fear is real that someone could steal your process, the likelihood of their implementation is usually pretty low. See, YouTube hosts completely free content on how to do just about anything in the world. Want to build a Sprinter van? It's right there. Want to start a bookkeeping company? Well, the answers are there, right there on YouTube. The truth is, our processes are actually not very proprietary at all. Remember, there's an old proverb in the wisdom literature that says there is nothing new under the sun. Instead, there's only implementation. As Joe Calloway says, vision without implementation is hallucination. See, someone may take your process, but it's going to be hard to implement. There's no competition to a well-run business in a needy and growing marketplace. So build an unleavable culture, and you will be even more incentivized to share your process.